Hi everybody, and welcome into Gold and Blue Now for this Thursday. I'm Tony Caridi. It is game day for the Mountaineer basketball team, West Virginia in Wichita, to take on the Kansas State Wildcats. Interesting homecoming for Bob Huggins. Of course, he spent one season at K-State, led them to 23 victories and a postseason appearance for the first time in 8 years. When he left, one of his assistants was named to the job. It's Frank Martin, and he's done a fantastic job since taking over. In his 5 seasons, he has won 100 games while losing just 43. Let's take a look at some of his other accomplishments. He had been with Bob Huggins, as mentioned, at Kansas State, prior to that at Cincinnati. His accomplishments at Kansas State include a victory over the Kansas Jayhawks back in 2008, their first home victory against the Jayhawks since 1983. And in his first season as head coach, he led the Wildcats to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1996. In 2010, he took K-State to the Elite Eight. It was the deepest run in the tournament for the Wildcats since 1988. And so tonight, Martin against Bob Huggins. No question defense will be at a premium, both of these teams allowing less than 70 points per game. The Wildcats are a perfect 5-0 on the season, West Virginia 4-2. And trying to bounce back from its loss last Saturday in Starkville. Tip-off tonight, set for 9 o'clock. Complete coverage on the Metro News Radio Network beginning at 8 with the Coliseum Countdown. Football now. West Virginia starting to get preparations underway for its upcoming Orange Bowl date against the Clemson Tigers. Pete Yanity is the play-by-play voice for Clemson. He was a guest on the statewide sports line on Wednesday night.
When Tajh has been on this year, the team's won, and when they've struggled, he's struggled too. In the rivalry loss to South Carolina, it was simply a matter of an excellent defense, probably the best defense we saw this year, just not giving him any time to get comfortable in the pocket. They did a great job just getting back there and doing that. He was a very accurate quarterback. At one point, he'd thrown 24 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. Those numbers eventually balanced out a little bit more. He ended up right around just under 10 interceptions on the year.
Staying on the topic of football now, today is going to be a big day in the Big East Conference. They'll announce their annual award winners, and you would think West Virginia's Geno Smith is the favorite to come away with the Offensive Player of the Year honor. Well, Mountaineer receiver Tavon Austin not only set a school record for receptions this season, he was named an All-American by CBSSportsline.com on Wednesday. What a season he had, 89 catches and 1,063 receiving yards, plus he averaged over 26 yards per kickoff return, over 14 yards per punt return, which was 5th in the nation. Of course, Tavon came to West Virginia as a running back. Now he's a receiver. We had the opportunity to talk to the high school coach of a West Virginia running back recruit who'll be coming to the Mountaineer program. Rashad Burney is the recruit. Chris Davis is his head coach. He was a guest on the statewide sports line on Wednesday, and we asked him what kind of a player the Mountaineers will be getting.
Can do a lot of different things. He rushed for 2,000 yards for us this year on 280 carries, scored 19 touchdowns. He also caught 13 balls, and real versatile. We're a no-huddle offense, and real multiple in what we do. I like to categorize our run game as, really downhill, even though we operate out of the shotgun quite a bit.
Well, that'll do it for this edition of Gold and Blue Now. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget Mountaineer basketball tonight at 9. Then a quick turnaround, West Virginia with just one off day, and then they'll be taking on the Miami Hurricanes Saturday night at 7 inside the Coliseum. Thanks so much for being with us. This has been Gold and Blue Now. I'm Tony Caridi.